Let's go. What is up, you guys? It is snowing here in Colorado and it is a beautiful day. I was able to finally film the full body HIIT workout you guys requested on the cable machine. All it is cables with a little box, so minimal equipment, high intensity interval training. You're gonna sweat. It sucks. It was brutally I want to shoot myself right now, but it was an amazing workout. I felt phenomenal afterwards. I have modifications as well for my pregnant mamas, those of you that aren't pregnant as well, to fit your conditioning levels. I hope you guys enjoy this workout. Please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe. That would mean the world as always. And I will catch you guys in the gym. Remember, positive thoughts. You can do this. This workout is intense, but I believe in you. To begin our first superset, we are starting off with squat to rows. To make this more difficult, you can add a resistance band around your thighs. Make sure your knee alignment is directly over your ankles and second and third toe. As you stand up, you're pushing through your heels, engaging your glutes. And on the row, you're pulling your elbows directly behind your back and squeezing your shoulder blades. On the eccentric portion of the squat, so on the way down, you're inhaling. On the concentric portion, you are going to exhale, wrapping your transverse around your stomach for core control. This is really important for my pregnant mamas and diastasis recti. Even if you aren't pregnant, diaphragmatic breathing during exercises is super important for core control. Without any breaks, we're going to go into box shuffles. If you want to make this more difficult, you can add more of an explosive hop over the bench or increase the height of the bench. You'll repeat this superset back to back 4 times. Make sure when you shuffle, your knees do not cave in. Listen to your bodies, pregnant mamas. If you need a rest, take a rest. If not, I want 0 rest for my other gals, and push yourself. Then we're going to go right into the second superset. We're going to do squat to curtsy lunge. When you do a squat, you're going to do a face pull. As always, pay attention to your form in your squat and your curtsy lunge with your knee alignment. If you are getting too fatigued, slow the movement down so you can have proper form. When you pull the rope to your face, I want you to think about keeping your elbows parallel to the floor, and don't forget about your breathing. Then you're going to superset this immediately with a side crunch and a knee crossover. Again, to make this more difficult, you can add a little bit more elevation, or you can even add an ankle weight. Make sure when you are doing a crunch, you are controlling the core and your transverse by pulling it into your midsection from all the way down from your lower hips all the way up to your rib cage, as your transverse goes from your rib all the way down to your hip. Also, when you do this, make sure your knees are in alignment with your second and third toe. I feel like a broken record repeating that, but it is so important. Also, focusing on keeping your elbows parallel, as we want our knee coming to our elbow, not our elbow really going to our knee. So we keeping our back neutral and our chest upright. On to our last superset. You guys can do this. I know your legs will be on fire and probably cursing me out at this point, but I believe in you. We're going to do front squats. Again, on the concentric portion of the squat, make sure you are controlling your transverse abdominis by wrapping it into your midline of your stomach. So that's why you see my belly kind of bulge on the lower part of the squat, and as I stand up, it pulls in. That is what's called an active core engagement. I plan to do YouTube videos on these, you guys. Be patient with me. They're coming out. And then we are going to finish with football shuffles. The faster you go, obviously, the harder it's going to be. If you are too exhausted at this point, if you're a mama, slow it down. Listen to your body. If not, let's go. See how fast you can move those feet. Again, repeat this superset 4 times. Now we are on to our last circuit. This is a 12-minute circuit, and we are going to start with 10 reps of each exercise. When you do the kneeling hip thrust to row, if you want to add more difficulty, add a resistance band around your hips and hook it to something behind you to really engage the glutes. You can also do this in a squat position. When you're finished with 10 reps, you're immediately going to stand up, and we're going to go into a bicep curl to overhead press and a supinated grip. Please be aware of your posture when you do the overhead press. When you press over your head, you do not want a lower back arch or your head to tuck forward. If you find yourself doing that, please lower the weight. You want to maintain correct posture throughout the whole entire movement, as well as controlling your breathing. So I'm inhaling and then exhaling on the concentric portion, which is the press up, and inhaling on the way down. Then right away, you're going to go into an overhead press. This one is a little challenging, so make sure you have the appropriate weight to maintain the form. You're going to hold a stationary lunge while you do a tricep extension. Again, inhaling, exhaling. As I exhale, I'm wrapping my core in my midline to help prevent intra-abdominal pressure on that linea albia. You're going to do 10 reps on each exercise. Elbows are going to face directly forward as you do your tricep extension. Again, neutral spine. Nothing should be moving but your elbows. Then immediately, without any breaks, you are going to do a choice of ab. I chose to do core because I don't really do abs right now during pregnancy. This is one of the beginning exercises for all pregnant mamas that is safe. I am exhaling and really contracting my core as I pull my knee and elbow together. If you want to make this more difficult, you can go on your hand and foot. Again, make sure your spine is neutral and you are actively engaging your core, not just balancing there, or just do a bare stand. Do not let your lower back arch, and do not just let your belly hang. That's not going to do you any good. You want to really contract that core and engage that core. I highly recommend looking up the Blue method to help understand better core engagement. Hope you guys enjoyed this workout, and I will see you next time.